Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. Punter Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And we're off and running from Houston. Here's Smith on the return. Making some progress here. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
All right. 18.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Swap.
1st and 10, around Robinson. He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
This time it's a passing play. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Scott now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey! 3. 18 Rattler. Ready?
Richardson throwing to start out. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And after making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
There's absolutely nothing he could do in that situation, okay? Defense broke through so quickly, they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19.
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off. and go hit somebody like they did right there.
18 Cardinal, 18
Slot man in motion left. On first down, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Check smash. Check 70. Timberwolf.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. Ready.
Richardson back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Warriors 70. 70. Crackle 80.
Third and long for him here. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To the air, Stroud. It is caught left side. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 43. It's Benson on the give. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. From the gun, Stroud. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And this gets all the way down inside the 5. The officials blow it dead at the 4-yard line. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hit. 79.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Taken down at his own 7-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. 7-3 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They are facing second down deep on their own end.
70, hot 70.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Room to roam. He's beyond the 20. And he makes it all the way up to the 28. They got 21 yards on the play. And it'll be first down Colts.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
18 Cardinals.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Ready, set.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Go. Lightning 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He gets it again to Mitchell. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
1st and 10 from the 43.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Finds a seam down the middle. Oh, this big guy is moving. All the way, touchdown, Indy. The Colts take a 2nd quarter lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. The give now to Benson. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass, and that RPO scheme offensively feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
First down throw by Stroud. He's going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
It's Mixon on second down. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting. Here we go.
They give on second to Benson. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Here we go. 118. Buggy.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This one from 47 yards away. Up and good from Fairbairn. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Taylor to return. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. A throw right side finds Pittman. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. A give, left side to Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Viking, 70 Ranger.
Throwing now, Richardson. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A gain of 21 yards.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Get it. Bronco 80. 18 Rattler.
Here's Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darren Stingley Jr.
Oh, he was looking, Kate. He was trying to find a lane, but just simply nowhere to go. I don't think he'll be too heartbroken heading to the sidelines, though. He still made the play, took the ball away, got his defense off the field, and now sets his offense up for success.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
What's up? Why Tony?
Stroud from the pistol. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
At the 48-yard line.
At 18. What's up?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Going deep here for the end zone. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
On the quick, right?
Stroud to throw again on second. Escapes the pocket. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight and forced the throw away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
All right. 18. What's up? Look the hot. 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Sends this to the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He works so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Taylor to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
70 Rangers. Let's go now. Lock it. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That's completed right side. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Taylor now, up the middle. This is ahead for about 5. Christian Harris on the stop.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Buffalo 18.
Play action. It's Richardson. He rolls to his right. Has it at the 7. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Taylor. Runs it in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts take a 4-point lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partner, as he's wrapped up shy of the 15.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
At the 29-yard line.
Going right side, Mixon with it. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross.
7-yard pickup.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Back to Benson here on second. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Going to the ground again on first. And have him gain up that handful there. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Benson once more. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards in the end, Brock. It's third down.
A gain of 2 brings up third and 2.
is on 3rd and short. Hits his running back. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
He'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Gets it again. He's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Mixon. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Give him 1 yard on that play. Another good stop, and that forces 4th and goal. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. This could be the snap that decides this game. It's 4th and goal. Running for it, Mixon. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Texans take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans push their lead to 3.
Texans 20, Colts 17.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Scott now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get it. 6, crack all 80. Ready.
To throw, Richardson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. We'll check it down to Taylor. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just running the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
From the gun, Taylor. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field, baby. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Trap 50, trap 60. 19, Tiger, 19, Dragon 60.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Richardson on 1st and 10. He finds Mitchell, complete. He's got it in the red zone. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a fourth quarter lead. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. From the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Looking to throw. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 26-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's 4. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Get up. 70 range. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Richardson back to throw. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. It's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
70 lying. Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Back to throw it. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Colts are ready for the punt. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Secures this at the 17. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Out.
Benson on 1st and 10. A lot of space ahead. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans have taken the lead late. Trey Benson, the touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Taylor to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here he is to throw. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Forced out to his right. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Christian Harris picks it off. And the Texans make the play that should win them this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Here we go. Hey.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
Here we go. 18. Let's go.
Mixon gets it again on 2nd down. And he will have the Texans first down there. The celebrations can begin now down on that sideline.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.